Whenever I come back to nature and I'm really involved in it, I feel my body relax. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days, but then I start to feel this genuine peace and how the pressure of having to show up and continue to be perfect decreases. There's something so beautiful about a city and how much life it has and how active it is and how many people you can meet and opportunities you can have. But when I really jump back home and I'm by the lake and the forest and the sun and the grasses, I feel myself take a step back naturally, not feeling all this heaviness to perform and show up perfectly. I feel creative. I feel like my juices are flowing and I'm excited to work on new opportunities. I feel like showing up for myself more. Especially when I'm alone in nature, I notice a lot more little things. How beautiful the water catches the light when it's moving, wind flowing through branches and leaves, all the different shades of greens and blues and yellows, the sense of the earth, the freshness, the dew, and all the living little animals as well.
Should've kept up with you, but I didn't. I should've stayed up, waited for you, but I didn't. I wasn't made for you, and you weren't meant for me. But why can't I get over you when we weren't even a thing?
I feel like one of the best moments of going on these trips is always having the beach snacks after you go swimming for a bit. Things just taste better, I swear. Something I'm trying to do is get more comfortable sitting with myself without always leaning to be on my phone or have some active distraction. I think that's something that as a society we need to get more practiced in, specifically like the younger generation too. Something I've noticed is that people lean in towards always having their phones on them, always having an emotional support something, whether that's a water bottle or a friend or a phone or a book or whatever you're into. And something I'm trying to do a lot more is be comfortable just being in the moment and focusing on what's happening now rather than something 15 minutes in the future, a couple days in the future, what just happened yesterday, because those moments aren't the moments of now. And it's not easy because it's so simple to be excited about what the future has to hold or ruminate on the negativities that have happened in the past. But I'm trying to get a lot more used to just sitting in my being, in the moment, really appreciating and enjoying and loving the moment that I'm in, absorbing it for everything that it's giving me, and then when the next moment comes, it comes. Being able to absorb these moments is something I'm so deeply grateful for. Just the light catching on the water as it ripples, the birds talking to each other, the way that the wind sounds as it goes through trees, the light that catches on the wind as it goes through trees. Everything here is its own sphere of perfection.
So I was speaking about my experience coming back to nature and feeling how I feel so much more at peace here rather than the city. When you were younger and you lived in a city or city-like towns, what did you feel was your experience swapping over and now living in a small town like this, in like the forest?
Yeah, there's something about residential high-rises and the concrete jungle that doesn't soul satisfy. It has a purpose. People have to live somewhere. They have to have housing density. But we often visited provincial parks, and that's how we got some nature therapy. The soul is more content in nature. The number one thing that I've always experienced is that a city-like atmosphere has a cacophony of noise. That there are sirens, that there are jackhammers, that there's screaming or building noises. I can't think of any city noises that I find pleasant, whereas in the great outdoors, you can hear the crackle of a campfire or bird songs. I used to like the sound of a bullfrog. If you were you're near a pond or the sound of a creek. I think all humans are drawn to the phenomena of sunsets or sunrises. And there's something magical about sunsets, just the color palette and the hue and typically the softness of the atmosphere. So those are the first things I think about.